And welcome back to another Paul's Aquariums unboxing. Heaps of awesome fish in this video. Let's get started with box number one. Oh, we have Mudskippers. Yay, Mudskippers back. Oh, look at them, they're stuck to the bag. They do that. So Mudskippers are a goby that lives out of the water, and a goby is a fish. So they're a fish that lives out of the water. They have a mouthful of water and they use the oxygen in their mouth, then go back in and get more water, so they can just sit outside with their little googly eyes and be a fish out of water. They are brackish water. Brackish means half fresh, half salt. Generally, these are the little things you see flapping around on mud flaps in tidal areas. Not too hard to keep. They will eat live food, so like live blackworms, mosquito larvae, frozen bloodworms, brine shrimp, stuff like that. They will even eat little tiny crickets, so they will actually hunt down and catch the crickets. So on the screen is some footage of them in our tank. So this tank is half fresh, half salt, so brackish water, as I said, with its own filtration, lots of little places for it to come out of the water. But you do want half land, half water for these. If you want more information on how to set up a tank like this one, there'll be a video at the end of this video, so click that when you're ready. But we have Mudskippers back in stock. Very cool. They will get a decent size. Takes them quite a while though. But yeah, anything from 2 foot to 4 foot size enclosure, awesome for these guys. And we have a giant bag of BETTAFISH. Whoa. Now, I think there's around about 80 or so female BETTAFISH in this video. On the screen, as you can see, these are candy koi BETTAFISH, which are what is in this giant bag. I haven't even seen them yet. I don't want to see them because they are really, really cool. They will color up a lot more than you see on the screen. Takes them a few days or so, and unfortunately they always sell out before they color up fully because they're very awesome. But the good thing with female BETTAFISH is you can keep a group of them together, so you can easily keep 4, 6, 8 more. Below 4 it gets picky because you get a dominant one harass the other ones, but if you have more than 4, they are awesome in a tank. Don't mix them with delicate tails like guppies and stuff because they'll think the guppies are male fighting fish and they'll just nip at the tails all the time. But they're fine with most tetras, CORYDORAS catfish, Raspora, generally peaceful community stuff. How awesome are they? So perfect time for BETTAFISH if you want to come in for something really, really cool. Ooh, clown loaches. Clown loaches are awesome. They are called clown loaches because they act like a clown. And they're a loach. Hey, who would have thought? So with clown loaches, what they do is they will lie on their side, lie upside down. You'll think they're dead. They're not. They just do that crazy thing. These guys will get quite big, so they're going to get around about that sort of 40 centimeter size. Usually they max at about 20, 25 in an aquarium, but after about 10, 20, 30 years, and they live a long time, they can get like 40 centimeters easy. Impressive, awesome, stripy. They're a tropical fish, so you want to keep them in a warm tropical tank, but they will get big enough that they eat little tiny fish like neons and so on and so on. Perfect for eating snails as well. But they are back in, there's a few bags of those, and we have more BETTAFISH. These are Dumbo Betters. So Dumbo Betters, again, are just a different variety of female BETTAFISH called Dumbos because they've got white fins where their Dumbo-y ears would be. I know. The only problem with these girls is they can be a target with other BETTAFISH because they see the white fins and they keep nipping at them. So generally you want to keep the female Dumbos in a group. Try not to mix them with the other ones because sometimes it doesn't go well. But if you do try and mix them with the other ones and something happens, separate, obviously. But we have lots of Dumbo BETTAFISH in. I think there's like a couple of bags, more than a couple of bags of those in there somewhere. We have a murky bag of Killifish, garden eye Killifish. Colorful, awesome, nippy African fish. Again, don't keep them with long flowing fins, but generally normal community fish, they're going to be fine. But they are a very cool fish. We have mollies. Yeah, copper green mollies. Called copper green mollies because they're copper and green in color. And by green, browny, muddy green. And by copper, dull orange. But they are a cool fish. I think there's a couple of bags of those in there as well. Live bearer, tropical, all around nice. Ooh, Jade tiger barbs. And I think there's a few bags of these. Like the green tiger barb, but they're a lighter green, hence the name Jade. Tiger barbs are very nippy. They are a schooling fish. You want a group of 6 or more of them, ideally. They are really cool. They're an impressive, nice, bright greeny fish. Greeny fish? They're not greeny, they are green. Bright green fish. There's another bag of them there. If you want something slightly bigger in a decent sized tank. So you'd want a tank a little bit bigger than a 2-foot tank for them. So 3 foot, 4 foot and plus. They will go really, really well. Oh, they're little. Look at them. So those are cherry barbs, a peaceful barb that's going to get the size of a neon, which is about 3 centimeters or so. Very colorful. Called a cherry barb because they're a barb and they go cherry color. Hey. If you haven't seen these before, most barbs are nippy. These are not. So super peaceful, awesome fish. If you want something glowing red in your tank, get some of these. They are, well, lovely. And we have more loaches. So these are dwarf chain loaches. Stay really, really small. Everything that the clown loaches do, these do. They don't act as clowny, but they will eat snails. So a perfect fish if you want to get rid of snails in your tank. These are just going to nip and wipe them all out of the shell. They're not going to upset any other fish. Obviously they're going to eat baby fish, but they're not going to eat anything like neons or anything small, which the clown loaches eventually will. Really, really cool. Schooling again, so all your loaches you want to keep in a group. So try and keep 3 or 6 or more, and they will do a lot better than just 1 or 2. Golden barbs. Just trying to figure out what they were. They're golden barbs. They are a little bit nippy, 10 centimeters, lovely gold color, nice pattern to them. They've been one of the most common aquarium fish for a long, long time. Very, very cool. So they'll tolerate 20 degrees upwards. Don't want to mix them with guppies or anything too delicate. That was box number 1. We're going to box number 2. Box number 2 seems to be plants. Yes. So there should be a whole lot of tissue culture plants in here somewhere. If you haven't seen tissue culture plants before, they are obviously plants grown in tissue culture. Which means no snails, no algae, no anything. You take them out of the gel, put them in your tank, and they will start growing. What have we got? Looks like we have Monte Carlo. Oh, Monte Carlo. Finally got Monte Carlo back in stock. That is that cool green carpeting plant. We have a couple of different types of crypt plants, it looks like. So Monte Carlo, crypt plants, Renike. So Renike is a red plant. Oh, they are decent sized plants. I'll have them closer up on the screen so you can see them. But yeah, that is a nice tissue culture plant there. What else have we got in this box? Oh, we got a pretty little box of tissue culture plants. And stickers, we don't want those stickers. Look at that. That's lovely. So, quite a few different tissue culture. What are they? They are Hydrocotyle, which is a very cool plant. Hydrocotyle Japan. Ooh, pink flamingo crypts. Gonna pinch some of these. Pink flamingo, Monte Carlo. So it looks like a mixture of different tissue cultures. That was box number 2. We're going to box number 3. And we have more tetras. We have rummy nose tetras, called a rummy nose tetra because their nose is red and rummy. Yay, rummy nose tetras. Cool stripy tail. Peaceful South American tetra. Go perfect with the cardinal tetras, like the water soft and acidic. Oh, they're cool. Micro Raspora, so Raspora maculata, very, very small. 1.5, 2 centimeters, awesome nano fish. Soft acidic water as well, but these are from Southeast Asia, completely different part of the world, but same water as tetras, or most tetras. Another nano fish, clown killifish. I have some there, there they are. Awesome, awesome little fish. Super small. They will get big enough to eat baby shrimp, but they're not going to eat adult shrimp. Same as the Maculata Raspora. So awesome for little tiny community tanks, itsy bitsy little fish and everything like that. And it looks like we have more mollies. They're decent ones. They are a decent ones. They're a decent ones. That was that box. On to the next. Oh look, we're back to normal. We are on the last box. There will be some awesome, awesome fishes in here. Let's start with a non-fish, axolotls. We finally have axolotls back in stock. I think we were out of stock for about a week or so. Don't even know what colors we've got. Looks like an albino. Maybe that's a gold albino. Looks like a normal wild colored one. Have another gold one. Okay, we've got a few. Is that gold or is that white? That's goldy white. Have a goldy white one. Okay, that was gold. That is white. That's leucistic with the cool little beady black eyes. And one more. Look at the cool pattern on that one. So we have more axolotls. If you haven't had an axolotl before, or you're not too sure about them, they are the tadpole stage of a salamander that doesn't evolve into a salamander. So they breed in their tadpole stage under the water, got their little legs so that they walk under the water, but they don't actually come out onto land or anything like that. You need them chilled in southeast Queensland, so you want the temperature below 20 degrees, ideally like 15 to 18 degrees. So chiller, keep them cool. They are cool. There you go, fish with legs, even though they're not technically fish. Bumblebee gobies, very cool. Bumblebee gobies. Okay, everything we unbox is cool. Have you noticed that? Don't tend to buy stuff that's not cool, for obvious reasons. Bumblebee gobies, they do need like defrosted live, you can't defrost a live worm, defrosted worms or live worms, like little live black worms, mosquito larvae, wiggling stuff. They are very, very small. They ideally want a pH above 7. There's a few different varieties. I think these are the brackish water ones, so a little bit of salt, slightly high pH, they will be perfectly fine. Very, very interesting fish if you want something that stays small, like 3 centimeters max. Looks like a bumblebee. Got bumblebee stripes. Okay, more betta fish. Ooh, nice betta fish. So all the betta fish you see in this video are females, and as I said before, you can keep the females together. Oh, there are way too many nice females. I think at the end of this video, I'll just have all these girls on the screen so you can see them all. Looks like there's metallics, there are all sorts. And I think there are more in there as well. There are a lot of nice betta fish. So perfect time if you're local and you want to come in and get some female betta fish. There are a lot of them. And lucky last bag. Oh, and super cool fish too. These will go really, really well with the Maculata raspora and the little tiny clown killifish. These are Pygm Chidoris. Super, super small. That's why they call them pygmy. And they're a CORYDORAS, which is a peaceful schooling catfish. South American, awesome little fish. You want the pH below 7 for these, so about 6.5, 7 is okay. Very awesome. Schooling, peaceful, awesome. If you survived this video, thank you very, very much. Feel free to click the like button so I know. If you want to see more stuff, there'll be stuff on the screen you can click on, and we will show you these betta fish. See you in the next video. Bye.